Hello everyone, this is the teaser video for this coming Sunday, January 4th. Yes, we are in 2026. Remember that if you have to write checks or whatever. Usually most people mess it up the first few times, but yes, 2026. And I'm going to start off 2026. I ended the new year or the last year talking about challenging for this new year about building a relationship and with Jesus. And we talked about the narrow door and the wide door, but today I'm going to talk about a topic I don't know if people are comfortable talking about or not, is your mortality. Are you comfortable with your mortality? Another thing would be, are you comfortable talking about your death or death in general? How do you approach the whole idea of death or the concept of death? I know most young people don't think about it. They think they have a long lives to live and plenty of time to worry about things like that. When they get married, when they have kids, or most people usually start retiring for retirement too late. Not too late, but later on in life instead of earlier, where it would benefit you to start for retirement as soon as you start working, obviously, because it'll continue to grow until you get to the age of retirement. But most people don't worry about that thing because they think they have a long time to plan that out. What happens when that's not the case? What happens if you don't have a long time? And what I mean by that is when people die of a disease or something, they're able to come to grasp with it because it's usually a process. But when people die of accidents and things like that, unexpected, and there was no time, that's when people really struggle, and that's when peers really struggle with someone's mortality. Because then they realize, oh, man. So with that thought, I want you to read Ephesians chapter 5, verses 15 through 20. Ephesians chapter 5, 15 through 20. This kind of gives you an idea of how we should be approaching life with the idea of, what if this is your last day? If we approach mortality as today's our last day, how do we approach it? I guess if you think today's your last day, then you're not really worried about retirement. So that might tweak how you want to approach that too. But so with the idea of thinking of mortality, read Ephesians chapter 5, 15 through 20, and get an idea, or what do you think that's telling you, how that's giving you directions. Is there a time in your life where you really, the fact of your mortality really hit home? It might have been death of a classmate or something like that, when you realize, ooh, man, this stuff can happen to anybody. That is what I want you to think about. What a pleasant way to start the new year. I look forward to seeing everyone on Sunday. Until then, take care and be safe.